Hello everyone, welcome back to Mountaineer News 2. Finally, I'm not filming this set late at night. Sorry for the delays, I've been very busy as of recently, and I have not really gotten a lot of time to look a lot of things over. But it's okay, I am back now, and I am ready to go. So last week I did not do the best, 9-7. And I'm really thinking that this week is the week that it's gotta turn around. But man, this NFL season has been chaotic. I mean, I'm getting 2017 vibes with this season. I mean, there's so many twists and turns and all that shenanigans that to the point where I really think that we are set for one of the best NFL seasons of this decade, rivaling 2017 and 2021. So without further ado, let's get started. First things first, we got the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. The Eagles, oof, what a collapse against the Broncos. You know, people are holding the fraud button on the Eagles, and it's not hard to see why. This does not seem or feel like the same Eagles team. They can only play for like one half of a game and then collapse in the second half. And that's going to be hard when you have to face more challenging teams later in the season and come playoff time. But thankfully, you're playing the Giants. The New York Giants, always finding ways to disappoint. You beat an undefeated Chargers team and you follow it up with a pitiful and pathetic loss to New Orleans Saints. How fitting. Womp womp. Look, I think maybe New York will probably have some fire in their stomach, but that fire is going to be quenched very easily. Give me Philadelphia. Then, you got the Denver Broncos against the New York Jets. I am so sorry to everyone who lives in London. I am deeply sorry that you have to be exposed to the Broncos and Jets. Like, the Broncos are really, really, really inconsistent. The Broncos are really inconsistent, and I want to see more consistency out of the Broncos. But on the other hand, they're playing the Jets. The Jets are the last winless team in the NFL. 0-6. I mean, 0-5. 0-5. What can you do about it? I mean, when you're 0-5, you might as well begin to hit the tank button. I think that's what the Jets are doing. I think with how Denver has played, I think they're probably going to find some way to keep it close. But in the end, Denver pulls out because the Jets are going to Jets. Then you got the Seattle Seahawks and the Jaguars. I say that Jacksonville is the biggest sleeper so far in the NFL. And it's not hard to see why. I mean, 4-1 doesn't lie. I mean, yes, they win games extremely ugly. But hey, wins are wins for Jacksonville. And personally, I think Jacksonville is on the right track. And I like where the Jaguars are heading. Meanwhile, you have a Seahawks team who is a bit banged up after that tough loss to Tampa Bay where they had a chance. But unfortunately, the defense did not show up against Baker Mayfield. But hey, at least the throwback unis were kind of cool. They're cool. I mean, I have a feeling that maybe the Seahawks are going to go to the throwback unis full time. I don't know. But yeah, I have Jacksonville as my sleeper team. Give me Jacksonville to beat Seattle. I think the Jaguars are starting the year 5-1. Then you got the Chargers and Dolphins. The Chargers, oof. Rough 2 games. First you lose to the Giants, and then you lose to the Commanders very badly. Yeah, LA has been dealing with a lot of injuries. And and I mean a good chunk of injuries, definitely holding the team back. But however, you got the freshest of games because you're going to be playing the Dolphins. So, yeah. Congrats. Chargers beat the Dolphins by default. Now you have the Rams and the Ravens. Baltimore? Yeah, Baltimore is on full-on collapse mode. Now, people have pointed me out when I said this that their schedule looks a lot smoother. And trust me, yeah, I mean it does. But really, with all the injuries to the roster, I think those games are probably going to be much harder. The Ravens are 1-4, and if they lose to the Rams, they're going to be 1-5, and effectively could kiss their playoff chances goodbye, especially with a very competitive AFC. On the other hand, the Rams, tough loss to the 49ers, and they need a bounce-back game. And what better way to take advantage of a Ravens team that is basically falling apart right in front of our very eyes? Give me the Rams big over Baltimore. Cardinals, Colts, Arizona. I picked you to win the division. I picked you to win the division. And this is the thanks I get. You lose to the Titans. You fumble in the back of the end zone and caused one of the stupidest touchdowns of all times. You lost to the Titans. The Titans! On the other side, the Colts are red hot. They are on fire. And they are steaming hot with Indiana Jones leading the charge. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time. Give me Indianapolis to beat Arizona. This is the first time I picked against the Cardinals, I believe. And that's really sad because I really believed in you guys. Cowboys and Panthers. Yeah, it's Dallas. I mean, the Cowboys suck. Like this Cowboys team is not really that good, but they're definitely feasting on cupcakes, and the ESPN propaganda train is already hyping them up as contenders. Panthers starting to play more competitively, but it's not going to be enough against Dallas. Then you got Patriots and Saints. The Patriots coming off of a huge upset win over the Bills, and then you have the Saints beating the Giants last week. And honestly, this is the perfect game for the Saints. The Patriots are coming into this game really cocky. They're probably going to come into this game really cocky and over their head, and they're going to look over the Saints. And I believe the Saints are going to pounce and take advantage of that. I have the Saints pulling the upset. This is my upset pick of the week. The Saints over the Patriots. The Patriots are going to come out flat, and the Saints are going to take advantage of it. Give me the Saints. Browns, Steelers. Dillon Gabriel, you're about to meet the steel curtain. And you're about to say hi to Cam Hayward and TJ Watt. Say hello to them. Hello. Pittsburgh wins. Titans, Raiders. This is the battle of the suck. Who sucks more, the Titans or the Raiders? And this is basically a tank bowl. I mean, the Titans, yeah, the Titans still suck. It was Arizona choking that helped them win. As for the Raiders, yeah, the Raiders are horrible. Like, the Raiders are just straight up horrific. And there is basically no convoluted sense that the Raiders can really be improved. They're not going to bench Geno Smith, that's for a fact. But if I had to choose between the two, I'm picking the Raiders by default again. And the This may be the Raiders' last win of the season, because if you look at their upcoming schedule, it is not pretty. So, I mean, the only realistic game that I can see them winning is against the Giants in Week 17. So, Raiders, yeah, the Raiders are my team right now to be very likely to get the number 1 pick. Because I have a feeling that the Jets may win 1 or 2 games that will cost them it, but I'm not sure. Give me the Raiders by default. 49ers, Buccaneers. Bucs and 49ers both dealing with injuries, but both of them have 4-1 records. Honestly, I really like the Bucs. I mean, they've been carried by Baker Mayfield. And the 49ers, still on the injury bug. I'm going to be honest. This is going to probably be a very good and close game, but I'm taking the Buccaneers. Bengals, Packers, Cincinnati, you are a mess. And your solution is Joe Flacco, so that's an embarrassment in itself. Yeah, give me the Packers. Just give me the Packers. I don't even need to deep dive into this game. Lions, Chiefs. The Chiefs are definitely on the Empire's decline. They're beginning their fall. But however, they could still play competitive football. As for the Lions, they've been playing very, very well. They've been playing very, very well. And they're one of the more complete teams in football. Like, the Lions, they're definitely the quiet team. They're the quiet, good team right now. And that is definitely going to be their strength. They're not drawing a lot of attention right now, which is probably for the best. Not going to waste too much time. I think the game is going to be close in the first half, and then Detroit takes control and wins in the second half. Give me the Lions. Bills, Falcons. Buffalo is pissed off after that loss to New England, and they're out for blood. The poor old Falcons. I'm sorry, Atlanta. I mean, you've been playing well, but you're about to face the fury of Buffalo. Give me the Bills to win it big. And finally, Bears, Commanders. Chicago, want to see some more consistency. Commanders look like they're back on the wagon. They're back on the wagon. And I like what Washington has been doing to regroup. Give me the Commanders. And that's it. I'm Mountaineer News 2. Good night, everyone.